Hi there, it's Shamila back. Okay, I've got another mini album for you, and this one is one that I put together. We sell it as in a kit form. I will show you what the kit looks like, and if you are in a hurry, you need a project that goes quick, this is the one for you. I'll just put this to one side for a moment so I can show you the kit. It's a memory scrapbook from Icraft. It retails for 135 Rand, which is quite reasonable. And then in the pack you get 20 pieces, and they could be either craft, black or white. This one is a craft one, and I'd just like to go through it quickly. So you have your cover and the closure, and then there's a typo on here, so you have 4 pieces which are flaps that come inside, and I'll show you when I go through the album what they look like. And then you have your pages. They're not 4 pages, they are 8 pages. I think I may only have used 5 of the 8 or 4, I'm not sure. We can count when we go through it. And then you get pockets. So you get 3 big pockets and 3 small pockets, and you get 1 tag. I didn't use the tag in my one. And the paper range I used was the Majestic Blooms from Icraft. I loved this paper. When I saw it, I thought I have to make one album immediately, and that's what I did. Just give you a quick flip through. The detail and the colors in here is just beautiful. There's 2 of each page, and I think we have 24 sheets in the pack. It retails for 265 Rand. Love this one so much. That's another one. This one is beautiful. You can see I'm a paper addict. Love the roses, the rose detail there. And I like the fact that there's some inspirational quotes on here with a detailed background. So it's not just plain, it's got some nice detail. I love this one too. I love the color combination. And even though they don't look, well, when I opened it up immediately, I thought, oh, am I going to be able to make an album with this? Do they go together? Do they match? But they actually do. It works well together. I think it's the undertones of grey that makes it work. Okay, love, love, love that one. Really like that one too. And I think that's the last page. Hope you got to see that. I forgot to check if I'm in shot there. Let's see. Yep, this is my favorite, I think. And this paper pad does come in a 6x6 as well. I'm sold out at the moment, but it makes a stunning card, the 6x6 one. Okay, so let's go through the album. When I completed my album, I felt that the covers were a little bit too soft, or it wasn't strong enough. So what I did was I used a backing paper, plain backing paper underneath, and then I layered my pattern paper onto some chipboard, which gave it a little bit of stability. So here you can see the plain backing paper, chipboard on top. If I lift it up, maybe you can see the chipboard there. I'm not sure. Okay, but adding the chipboard also gave me the opportunity to be a little bit elaborate, and I've got tons of these things because we always buy, and we one of those people that sometimes don't get around to using my things. So I used the pearls to finish and made it very, very smart. And then inside, I purchased these ages ago. I think I got it from Ronita at Simply Creative. I bought one only, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some more. But these are just ready-made flowers from I Am Roses in Thailand. And the pictures are me when I was a few months old, maybe 8 months or something. Anyway, back to business. When you open the album, there's a page here, And I'd like you to see how beautifully these papers actually coordinate together. Got a bit of glue there, oopsie. Okay, and then this is a flap. I still need to put some paper underneath. I haven't gotten around to doing that. Now, a tip with magnets, I'm not sure if this is visible, but you can see that this is lifting slightly because I've got a magnet underneath here, and it's not a very thick one. We've got some flattish magnets, well, the flattest that I could source, but I didn't have enough adhesive underneath. And what I learned from Emma Lou at Heartfelt Creations is that she sticks down her magnet, but before she puts down this top pattern paper, she adds a very generous amount of liquid glue around the magnet and on the back of this actual paper. So when you stick it down, the glue kind of just seals this whole thing down where the magnet is located, with the result you don't get this bulge here. And I don't like it. I think it looks very unprofessional. So when you are busy with your album, make a note with your post-it notes, add glue generously. Okay, so that closes with a magnet. Then we've got two middle pages, and they also, this one closes with a magnet. This one I don't think I put one under, but I don't think it needs it anyway. But the nice thing about these pages is that you can actually just snip off that if you didn't want the extra, and you can use this as a pocket on the inside as well. But they are versatile because this page can actually, it can move both ways, so you can fold it both ways. I used a big pocket here. I still need to add a little piece of paper down there, but what I did with the big pocket was I trimmed it down because I really wanted to see the bottom paper. It would normally come up right to the top, so I trimmed it down because I wanted to enjoy the beauty of the paper underneath. And then this, my favorite paper. I love these colors. I love these colors. The pinks, the grays, they work for me. And then here we've got another pocket. Now if you see, this one can go this way because it's magnetized, and it can flap close that way. So here's a little tuck spot. Whoopsie, there my thingy fell. Let me just show you. I cut out the birds, so we've got a little tuck spot there. Clicks closed, and then I need to put another piece of paper there, and they both open like this. And then here we've got a flap. Okay, talk about flaps quickly. What I learned doing this one and the previous baby album was, as opposed to sticking papers, let me just see if I can get this into shot quickly. As opposed to sticking papers right next to each other, if you use the paper piecing method by leaving a little gap in between, I personally feel that it has a much neater finish as opposed to lots of random papers being stuck together. I think, I'm not a professional, so I'm just thinking off the top of my head that it actually gives your eye a break. So you can see that, okay, there's a different sheet of paper there. I'm going to go back to that piece. Let me just see if I can get it back in shot. There we go. So you see, to me, for me, this looks untidy. Once you stick your picture on, you may not see it, but I will know it's there. So that's just my thoughts on that. Same with this one. I've got a small margin there. I would have preferred, in hindsight, I can say, I would have preferred to have even margins there and an even margin in that gap as well. I think why I did it like this, because I wanted that quote, but I could have cut this one down to size. I should have. Never mind, there's always a next time. So this flaps up, and then we've got one last page here and a final page there. And this particular album to construct literally will take you under an hour, because everything has been scored and cut for you. You don't have to do anything except crease those scores with your bone folders so that they are nice and crisp, and apply adhesive, and the construction is done. If you are interested, you can reach me in Cape Town. I will put my contact details in the description box below, and if you are interested and you are in Cape Town and you would like to do a class just constructing this album, you're welcome to contact me. I wish you have a blessed day further, and until next time, bye bye.